Ki te pirimia, e tautohuana ia I ngā kōrero me ngā mahi katoa a tōna kāwanatanga.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
More good tidings, yes.
Does he agree with his Minister of Conservation that, quote, the richness of Aotearoa New Zealand's biodiversity and our iconic landscapes are a source of great pride to New Zealanders. We need to focus our minds on protecting this taonga now and into the future. And if so, what is his government doing to protect te taiao?
With the one qualification as to the name of the country you were speaking about, I agree with him totally.
How long has he given the public to submit on the Wildlife Authorisations Amendment Bill, which will allow developers to lawfully kill New Zealand's protected wildlife?
Yeah, that's a very specific question that might better be addressed to a select committee as opposed to a minister.
There's not one. It's under urgency. It's under urgency.
Sorry, just ask it a different way.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Well, I'm happy to answer it.
Oh, okay. Right.
Long enough for us to come up with very sound, practical and workable legislation.
Does he see the irony in rushing through a bill to authorise the killing of wildlife when his own government's biodiversity implementation strategy, released on Monday, states that New Zealand has one of the highest proportions of threatened species in the world?
Yes, the members of this government, all members of this government understand entirely what that member is talking about, but the reality is that this is a long program over decades that we have been working on, and it's nothing new that we don't know, so to speak, but certain culling has to happen in the interest of the total number of species in this country. That's just plain common sense.
How does he expect the Department of Conservation to fulfil additional expectations as proposed under his Wildlife Amendment Bill when the Director General has already said, quote, the department is not currently financially sustainable for what we're being asked to do?
Well, the answer for that is to go and ask all those people around this country, and there are tens of thousands of them, who would be happy to contribute and help out the Department of Conservation on that very issue. That's what sharing the burden looks like, and I can say there are thousands and thousands of New Zealanders, men and women, who would want to help now, and they would not want to be paid for it.
Does he agree that without funding in the upcoming budget, conservation work will continue to be chronically underfunded and reliant on private philanthropy?
No, this government has never believed that tossing money around like an octopus is the answer for everything.